Welcome to Part 2 of the Getting Started tutorial for Astronomy Online Labs. At the end of Part 1, we completed the no-show quiz for full points, and then the next step in the startup procedure opened up for us. In the Getting Started module shown under the content browser, we now see the syllabus and the syllabus consent quiz that weren't there before. We can click on them here in the Getting Started module listed under the Content browser, or go to the Content tab and look at them here, the syllabus and the syllabus consent. After reading the syllabus that explains the course structure, the content, and course policies, you need to complete the syllabus consent quiz for full points so that the next step of the startup procedure will open up for you. The syllabus consent quiz has 6 multiple choice questions, 5 of which ask about the most important points of the syllabus, such as the correct textbook to use or how many lab procedures are to be turned in. The last question asks you to confirm that you have read the syllabus and understand that you are responsible for following its policies. You must receive full points on the syllabus consent quiz in order to be able to get access to all course materials and assignments. You can retake the syllabus consent quiz as many times as needed until you receive full points. We will not look at the syllabus here because it specifically applies to this older section that I'm using for this tutorial to demo the startup steps. You need to read and familiarize yourself with the syllabus of your current class because course content structure and policies may have changed. We will go ahead and take the syllabus consent quiz so we can continue the startup procedure. Even though we could access the syllabus consent quiz from here, the Content tab, or from the Content browser on the home page, let's do it from the Quizzes tab so you become more familiar with it. Here you see the no-show quiz, which we took in Part 1, and now also available to us, the syllabus consent. Remember to save each answer and click Submit at the end of the quiz. Otherwise, iCollege will not count it as completed. Big warning! The questions here relate to the old syllabus information for the old semester that I'm using to demo the startup procedures. Those will not be the correct answer choices necessarily for the current syllabus quiz that you will be taking for your current section. Use the current syllabus of your lab course that you are taking. So let's go ahead and start the quiz. Okay. I'm not going to comment on my answer choices because I want you to look at your own syllabus for your own lab class that you are taking. But see how after every question I'm saving the answer. And see how the blank unsaved answer turns into the blue bolded saved answer. So number 4 is now answered. Number 5 is now answered. And question 6 will of course always be true. I agree without any reservation that I have read and understood all information and policies in the syllabus for this course, and that I am responsible to adhere to these policies for any and all matters concerning this course. So let's go ahead and save this answer. Save all responses just to be sure. And go to Submit Quiz. And yes, we definitely want to go and submit this quiz. Okay, just making sure we get it all right. Okay, we've received the full 6 points and 100%. Okay, so let's go back to the quiz list. And for right now, you will not see any more quizzes because we have not yet completed the startup procedure. The final step is to check off every item in the Getting Started checklist. This has now been released in the content browser. So we click back to the course homepage. Click back on the Getting Started and look at all the items that have appeared. So we have completed the syllabus consent. Next is the important starting info, posting an introductory message for all to read, a little bit of personal info, your major, your hobbies. Then there's a required lab safety video for all GPC science labs. Then the technology checklist for astronomy labs, which is very, very important. And at the end, the Getting Started checklist, which we will now complete.